Boomer Sooner, everybody. You guys know me, I'm Harry James. Well, the Sooner Magic came out of the hat again, as Sooner Magic is alive and well on the plains of Auburn. 27-21 Oklahoma. All came down to a lot of stuff here. Defense, offense, special teams. Need a little bit everything from everybody tonight. Tell you what I mean. Next, right here, 1982 Boomer Sooner. You know what to do. Don't go away. Sooner, everybody. You guys know me, I'm Harry James. All right, well, the Sooner headline for the post-game report, Sooner Magic alive and well in the plains of Auburn. You guys can imagine what that means. 27-21 Oklahoma on top. Had the first lead of the ball game and the final lead of the ball game. In between, it was all about Auburn and how they played. But let's get to the stats first. The stats are what matters. For the Oklahoma Sooners, the passing stats, number 9, Michael Hawkins. 161 yards through the air, 0 touchdowns, 0 picks, and a long-distance shot from 60 yards on the long pass. Peyton Thorne, number 1 Peyton Thorne for Auburn, 338 through the air, 3 touchdowns, a pick. A costly pick, by the way, and a long completion from 48 yards. We'll get back to the pick later. Rushing the ball. So the legacy. Number 9, Michael Hawkins. Not only does it through the air, but on the ground too. With a little help from Javante Barnes. Start with number 9, Michael Hawkins. 14 carries. 69 yards and a touchdown, and a long-distance run from 48 yards. Javante Barnes, 18 carries, 61 yards and a touchdown on his own right, and a long-distance run from 16 yards. While Auburn, Jarquez Hunter and Demary Alston, Hunter, 10 carries, 97 yards and 0 TDs, a long-distance shot run from 22 yards. Number 0, Demary Austin, 7 carries, 24 yards and 0 touchdowns. A long-distance run from him from 12 yards. Wide receivers for Oklahoma to start. 13, J.J. Hester. 5 catches at 86 yards and 0 TDs. And a long-distance shot from 60 yards. Bauer Sharp also had 5 catches to go with 43 yards and 0 TDs. A long-distance catch from him, 35 yards. Auburn, Cam Coleman, 3 catches, 82 yards and 0 TDs. Longest reception, 42 yards. But Keandre Lambert, 5 catches, 77 yards and a TD, and a long-distance reception from 31 yards. The defense for Oklahoma and Auburn the other day, last night, for defense for Oklahoma, number 2, Billy Bowman, 3, Robert Spears Jennings, both played well. 2, Billy Bowman, 8 total tackles, 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumbles recovered, 0 picks from a DB slot, defensive back. Fellow defensive back Robert Spears Jennings also led the way for the Sooners. 6 total tackles, 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumbles recovered, 0 picks. For Auburn, linebacker, 16 Dominic Reddick, 6 total tackles, 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumbles recovered, 0 picks from linebacker. And Keldrick Falk, 5 total tackles, 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumbles recovered, 0 picks, defensive end, outside linebacker. So that's defense. Now let's talk special teams. Special teams, Luke Elzenga for the Sooners. 5 punts, 47.6 in average, 2 balls inside the 20, 0 touchbacks, and a long distance punt from 57 yards for Luke Elzenga. Oppositely, Oscar Champion for Auburn, 91 total, number 91, Oscar Champion, 3 punts, 49.3 in average, 0 inside the 20, 1 touchback, and a long distance punt from 62 yards. And the kicker for Oklahoma and Auburn. For Oklahoma, Zach Smith, 2 for 2 for 100%. Made 2 field goals from 24 and 39 yards. With no 0 misses. The long shot kick, of course, 39 yards. Oppositely, Pounds McGuh, 0 for 2, 0%. NA on made field goals. The missed field goals were from 27 and 51 yards out. So, we've talked about the stats. Now let's get to the nitty-gritty. The scoring highlights. And it goes to Michael Hawkins first. 9, Michael Hawkins calls his own number on a 48-yard touchdown run to start the thing off. 12:30 left. Oklahoma leads 7-0. Peyton Thorne in the second. Then we get to the second where Peyton Thorne says enough is enough, and we're going to tie this puppy up at 7s. As Peyton Thorne finds number 5, Keandre Lambert Smith on a 31-yard touchdown pass. 7-7 ball game. 12:52 left. Then it was Peyton Thorne again, 48-yard touchdown pass, number 11, Malcolm Simeons. 14-7 with 5:41 left. Auburn, though, leads the way as we head to halftime. Coming out of halftime, here comes Oklahoma. In the third quarter with 2:26 left, 24-yard field goal by number 34, Zach Smith. 1 for 1 for the kicker, Schmitty, up and through. 14-10, Oklahoma, though, trails to Auburn. Fourth quarter, Auburn does answer back with a field goal of their own. Peyton Thorne, 1-yard touchdown pass to Luke Deal. 21-10, 14-12 left. Auburn leads. Here comes the rally cry. Boomer Sooner. And it all starts with a Javonte Barnes, I'm going to say about a 5 or 6 yard touchdown run. 14-10, though. Auburn, though, lead with 8:32 left in the fourth quarter. It is now 42-16, 2-point conversion, no good. Then, with 4:01 left, Kip Lewis. That's right, number 10, Kip Lewis. The linebacker, defensive linebacker, outside linebacker. He does it again. He does his own little work as he finds Peyton Thorne for a pick six. 63 yards through the air on the pick six. 24-16, Oklahoma right now in favor. 4:01 left. And just to add insult to injury, little salt on the wound, to make it a little easier for the Sooners to swallow, Zach Schmidt comes back out, already 1 for 1 on the night. Shaking confidence, I'm sure, getting the position pulled from him. But he comes back with a magic trick. 2 for 2, including this 39-yarder with 54 seconds left to put the Sooners up by 6. 27-21 Oklahoma. Final score 27-21 Oklahoma. Offensive call of the game was the call that got the Sooners right back in this game. A 60-yard touchdown pass from number 9, Michael Hawkins, to number 13, J.J. Hester. J.J., of course, already knows the SEC pretty well by spending some time at Missouri. And Zach Alley is the Zach Attack's final Zach Attack defensive call of the game. You guessed it. Pick 6, Kip Lewis, 63 yards, stealing the jaws of victory from the hands of defeat of the Auburn Tigers. No upset here. Oklahoma gets it done in this one. All right, guys, no game next week to preview. No game preview this week. I'm sorry. We will do a game preview next week as we preview Texas. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You guys know me, I'm Harry James. Catch listen to all my other videos on YouTube, 1982 Boomer Sooner, Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or on the Twitter account, The Hype Man Harry. Also, Patreon, Harry James Taylor. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and Boomer Sooner, everybody. I'm out of here. Peace.